Don, in the first quarter, you guys were a little shaky, but then you guys pulled away in the second. What'd you tell the team at that first quarter break?
I mean, people are going to play their very best against us. They get an extra burst of energy, but I think Wofford, they just play that way. They just that's their norm. We've gotten off to some not so appealing starts, and hopefully that isn't indicative of how we're going to continue. You know, a little bit of rust, a little bit of Wofford just taking it to us.
Was there anything else? Okay, cool. And forgot my question. No, so the team shot kind of poorly from three, but you guys dominated in the paint. When it comes to like one thing not working and the other one is working, like the paint was the big player today. Do you like want the team to sort of stick to what's working, or do you want the team to in the future sort of like kind of try not to stray away from your guys' identity?
I like for us to take good shots. So when we don't take good shots, more than likely they're not going in. When we take too many bad shots, it leads to stagnant offense. It leads to us just not having balance in transition. I want a balance. I want to be able to shoot the three because we're very capable of doing that. And I want us to dominate the paint because we're very capable of doing that. And I think we're very capable of doing everything in between. It's just us being disciplined to being very just calculating from an offensive standpoint. That's what gets us in trouble, and we got to find a way to fix that.
Get a microphone and everything. Maddie and Sakima, what can you tell us about them, when you might expect them back?
I don't know. That's a medical trainer, doctor call. For me, they just let me know how many we have eligible and healthy and ready to go.
Sounds good. And the guys back at, obviously, these are not my questions.
Okay.
The guys eating Cheez-Its also want to know what changes as we move into SEC play now. Mindset, practice.
I mean, as a team in the program, we're creatures of habit. We got to get into the habits that work for us. We got to play to the standard of our standard. Like, we got to play to who we are. Like, we can't play less than who we are. We can't play according to how our opponents are playing us. And we're a work in progress when it comes to that. I think we can identify what that is. Doesn't mean we're going to play perfectly. Just means that we're going to have to, identify it, get back on track, and try to hold serve and play to our standard as much as possible.
Anything else? Yep. You got one more?
Just describe how much of a benefit it is to have Ashland walking. She had a couple, I believe 4 blocks, but she disrupted a lot of more shots than that. Just how much does that help to have that dominant presence in the paint?
I mean, it's really important. Ashland is a shot blocker. She's able to cover ground and help and recover. She also can get out of position in being a shot blocker, and but we know that. So she helps us out. The people that she's helping out has got to help her out when she's out of position to get back to her player. And that is the balance that we have to strike, because we know that she's going to probably go after every shot, and she does a great job at blocking shots. She does a great job at deterring shots. She does a great job at deflecting. So I think she's got more in her tank to give us a little bit more of that.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you all.